Hey guys, my name's Nick Kovatch. I'm a senior at Valparaiso University in Valparaiso, Indiana, where I'm studying sports broadcasting. Originally from Elkhart, Indiana, all in northern Indiana, northwestern Indiana. I came to Valparaiso thinking that I was going to be a meteorologist. I love weather, but I also love baseball. And baseball won out in the end, and I switched my major to sports broadcasting to get a chance to broadcast Valparaiso baseball and get my foot in the door of broadcasting baseball. And sure enough, I have. I'm the sports director here at WVUR, and I absolutely love it. This is my favorite time of year, going out to Emory G. Bauer Field and broadcasting the baseball games. I got my start involved with baseball when I was 12 years old, a little bit older than most kids, but my best friend from down the street, we would hang out every day. He was literally my best friend. We would hang out all the time, every summer afternoon, after school even. And he started playing Little League, and he taught me everything that I needed to know about the game of baseball. And without him, I probably wouldn't be the same guy. I probably wouldn't be standing in front of this camera here today. And he taught me to be a White Sox fan. And from there, I became a student of the game. I watched as many games as I could, learned everything about the game, soaked it up like a sponge, and I just love the beauty of the game. I love the fact that there's no clock, that the offense has no control of a ball. That's just amazing to me if you think about it. It's so beautiful how you can go from elated 1 second because you think your team just made the last out of the game to 2 seconds later they drop the ball and your team loses. There's really no other sport that does that to you as far as emotions go. And working in New York City, doing what I love to do, covering baseball, broadcasting it, writing about it, it would be a dream come true. And I'll tell you what, you don't even have to pay me, so I hope that makes your job a lot easier. But that's a little bit about me. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. In the month of October, the game of baseball means so much more. It means 100 times more than ever before. And not just to the people whose teams are in the playoffs, but to anybody who loves baseball. They're sitting in front of the TV screens watching the playoffs unfold. Of course, when the White Sox aren't in it, I'm still in front of that TV screen watching all the games, kind of picking a team to root for a little bit. Last year was the Colorado Rockies. And one of my favorite October moments came in 2001. And whether it wasn't a moment, it was actually that entire World Series. The show that the New York Yankees and Arizona Diamondbacks put on was one that I will never forget. A World Series that had to go into November because of what happened on 9/11 and the way the New York Yankees were really able to kind of represent America at that time, represent New York especially at that point in time, going through the 116-win Seattle Mariners, get through them and get to the World Series. Looked like they were going to be down and out when they got to New York, but Derek Jeter coming up with a big home run, Scott Brosius off Byung Kim. It was unbelievable the way they were able to come back and win those games in the bottom of the ninth and extra innings like they did. And then, of course, going back to Arizona, I thought the game was won when Alfonso Soriano hit that home run. Then the Diamondbacks come back and win the game off Mariano Rivera. It was one of the most unlikely happenings in the bottom of the ninth. At that point in time, Luis Gonzalez with the bloop single. Just the entire series was unbelievable, and one that I will never forget because I was in front of the TV screen each and every single game of that World Series. And I'm always, watching the World Series, but for some reason I was more into that World Series than I've been in any other one outside of 2005. Just what it represented to everybody and the show that those guys put on, it was unbelievable, and one that I don't think baseball fans will soon forget.